Hi, everyone. I'm James Garbutt.
And I'm Denny Dumas.
And this is the Garbutt Dumas Real Estate Podcast.
Co-host James Garbutt and myself, Denny Dumas. We've been talking about doing a real estate podcast for a little while, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm a little slow at committing. I have commitment issues.
There's lots going on in our lives, but this, we've pushed it up the priority list and are pumped to get it going. So this is just basically an intro for the podcast. We are going to give you a little bit of background info on us, our real estate careers, and maybe some ideas and thoughts on where we want this podcast to go. It's definitely going to be a work in progress along the road. So bear with us, and we'd love to hear feedback along the way. But Jamie, I'll let you start. Maybe give a quick little intro into who you are in your real estate or life in real estate.
Thank you, Denny. Thank you. Excited for this debut. I've been a realtor. It will be 12 years this upcoming February. So I got licensed in, I think it was March 2008, right before that crash. Since then, I've gone through a lot of change, a lot of growth, a lot of ups and downs. Denny, I think we joined forces in 2013. Well, sorry, you followed me around in my car in the fall of 2013, and I gave you a little head start into the business. And then 2014, you got licensed. We teamed up, and our business just elevated from there. And now we've built a bit of a team around us. So, for myself, I think the goal with this is just to kind of share a lot of our experiences and knowledge. I've been dabbling in real estate since I was, essentially 19. So I have a lot of stories to share there, Denny.
Myself, like Jamie said, I've been in real estate about 5.5 years. Got licensed in March 2014. Came in very starry-eyed. Little kid, didn't really know what I was doing. Very, very naive in terms of what it would take to be successful in this industry. So my thoughts on where I want this podcast to go is just kind of share the ins and outs, the behind the scenes of life in real estate, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The first couple of years was a big, big learning curve. And now we've kind of grown this thing to, Jamie, solo artist by himself, teamed up with me in 2014, and now we have a team of 8 in the last 3 years, we've sold a little over $300 million worth of real estate. So there is a lot of learning experiences along the way to share. Absolutely. In terms of where we want the podcast to go, things we want to talk about, things we want people to be able to take away from our sessions here.
Well, I just want to clarify one thing, Denny. You're touching on my nickname, Jamie, but my real estate name is James Garbutt. So we're going to confuse our audience here, but I think people are going to notice I have a bit of a name identity crisis.
Let's decide now, Carl.
What is it going to be, Carl? I guess we can't commit. It can be Fun Jamie or Business James. It can go back and forth.
Maybe we have 2 different types of podcasts, like serious real estate related, construction related podcasts versus like behind the scenes in real estate. So for the behind the scenes episodes, you're going to be Jamie. Yeah. It's going to be Fun Jamie. For their like business, educational construction type podcast, you're going to be James Garbutt, Sir James Garbutt.
Yeah. Okay. What direction is this going to go? I think it can go so many different directions. Denny, both of us have, a lot of similar experience, but a lot of very different experience. I mean, I've built a few homes. I've been involved in about 3 new construction projects, 2 full renos. And since my first condo purchase, I think I've bought and sold personally about 15 properties. So I can share a lot of the difference, the costs. I want to share the process. I want to share, just what it takes to do a reno or what it takes to do a build. I have some pretty good opinions, and not good opinions, but I have some pretty strong opinions on, I'd say, density and construction and design. I'm also a father of 3, family man, suburb guy with 2 dogs. So definitely have a little bit of a family twist on talking about the different communities and neighborhoods that might bring some value to some people looking for family homes or just getting some inspiration there. And then just probably some wins and frustrations, just being out in the field and what we run into on a day-to-day basis, whether it's good or bad. And if it's bad, I'll be Jamie. If it's good, I'll be James.
I think from my end, my kind of narrow expertise in the real estate industry in the last 6 years or so is on the sales side. I don't know if anyone, let me say this. There's not many people in Greater Vancouver that have seen more transactions than me in the last 5 years. So I want to share the funny questions that people ask me on a day-to-day basis. For example, why are there so many crazy awards in real estate? It seems like every single agent in Greater Vancouver has multiple awards every year. Are they really that good? Even to just like things that I've learned along the way. So maybe more agent focused in some podcasts, and just like little tips and things that have worked for us or things that have not worked for us. And then just kind of like the process of getting from the beginning. So helping, maybe providing some value for new agents, new salespeople in terms of how to get through those first couple of crazy hard years into building something.
Yeah, and little things like how to properly launch a listing, how to prep a listing for sale, the timing of marketing. I mean, there's a lot of luck in this game, but it's easy to get lucky when you have a lot of sales under your belt to kind of pull from for that. And then I think you mentioned at the start, we definitely welcome feedback from anyone listening. So in this, the whole purpose of this is to add value, share our stories, but also just share our wisdom. I mean, I don't want you to necessarily act on our advice in case it doesn't work out, but we'll hopefully be pretty delicate about it, and maybe you get some inspiration from some of the things that we talk about. Yeah, awards are a fun one, Denny. I have my awards box at home that's it's full of them.
We're excited to take this plunge into the podcasting world, and we would love to hear your feedback. As Jamie mentioned there, James mentioned, this is a very serious introduction. Have a listen to a few episodes. We would love to hear your feedback, and enjoy.
I'm excited. Thanks, everyone.